If you're running a small business and feeling overwhelmed by tasks, customer requests, and follow-ups, this is the video for you, as I'll be showing you how to use ClickUp as a small business owner step by step on the free plan. Now, I'll walk you through real examples using a landscaping business by the name of Ironman. I'll also be showing you how it works if you were to run an online business. In plain English, what is ClickUp? ClickUp is a tool that helps you organize your business in one place. Instead of trying to remember everything in your head, ClickUp lets you track tasks, manage projects, and also follow up with customers and stay organized. You don't need to be tech savvy and you don't need to pay to get real value. In fact, everything that I'll be showing you in this tutorial, you'll be able to do on the free plan. That includes unlimited tasks, multiple projects, and also due dates, statuses, and basic dashboards. You only need to go onto the paid plan once your business grows and you want automation. Now let's dive in. The first thing I want you to do is click the link in the description, as this will allow you to sign up for completely free using my link, and I'll appreciate that. Once you're signed up, you'll be redirected to a dashboard just like this. Let's say we run a landscaping business called Ironman Landscape. Our day-to-day may include customer quote requests, scheduled lawn jobs, and also team assignments, following up on unpaid invoices. ClickUp helps you manage all of that in one place. The first thing you need to do is create a space once you are on your ClickUp dashboard. To do that, you'll go over to the top left-hand corner. Once here, what you're going to do next, you're going to tap on that arrow. Then you'll simply select the option spaces and you're going to tap on the plus, and you can give your space a name. For example, you could call it Ironman, as you can see I have it right there. So you'll simply type in Ironman, then you're going to tap on continue. After you have tapped on continue, by the way, a space is just a container for everything related to your business. The next thing you'll need to do once you have created your space, you're going to be creating lists. For example, customer requests, jobs in progress, and also admin tasks. To create a list, all you need to do once you have created your space, you're going to tap on the plus. In line with the space, then you're going to see the option list. You would tap on it. After you have done that, you can type in, for example, customer requests. Then you would create another list by the name of jobs in progress, then admin tasks, and each list focuses on one area of your business. Now, once you have done that, the next thing I want you to do is create statuses. So for example, we have now created our list, as you can see right there. I've created 3 lists: customer requests, jobs in progress, and admin tasks. Let's say we were to select jobs in progress. After you have selected jobs in progress, the next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be creating some statuses. So for example sake, you can tap on new status. After you have tapped on new status, from there you could type in, for example, new. Then after typing in new, you could also add a different status, for example, schedule, in progress, and completed. So you can add in the different statuses going right down the line. After you have added in the different statuses, the next thing you'll need to do is, now let's create a real task. A customer requests lawn cleanup. So you would go over to the left-hand menu option and you're going to be selecting the list that you created by the name of customer requests. So you'll tap right there and you're going to be adding a task. So you'll simply tap on add task. After you have tapped on add task, you're going to be calling this task lawn cleanup. So you'll type in lawn cleanup right here to add your first task. After you have added the task, the next thing I want you to do after adding the task, you're just going to tap on it. Once you have tapped on the task, there are a few things that you can do. You can assign it to a team member. So you could tap on assignees right here and you could assign it to a team member. You can invite people via email, and yes, you'll be able to invite your co-workers or better yet your employees on the free plan. After you have done that, the next thing you can do, you can choose the start or due date. So let's say it will be due Tuesday. We want to do it Tuesday. You can select Tuesday right there, and you can also select the time, as you can see right there. You can choose the priority. So let's say it is high priority. After you have done that, you can select the estimated time. You can also, they can use the track timer right here. And scrolling down, you can also add in a description. So you can tap on add description. Let's say they would like us to remove a few shrugs. After doing that, you can scroll down, and from here you can also add in subtasks, you can add in checklists, you can also add in, for example, any attachments or so on that you would like. And by the way, scrolling back up, you can also see where you could add tags to better organize it. After doing that, the next thing you can also do, you could fill in the customer name and all of that information if you want. So you can fill in the customer name and so on right here. Once you're finished doing that, a way how you can communicate with this is you could use comments. So for example, in the future, they can simply tap on the task, then they could tap right where you see write comment in the bottom right hand corner, and you can type in, for example, customer confirmed for Friday, or delayed due to rain, or job completed, invoice sent. You have different options that you can select right here. And if it is a case that you would like to, for example, print this off or so on, you can do that by tapping on the three dots in the top right hand corner. From here, you have different options. You can choose to print it. You can also choose to convert it. As you can see right there, you have different options that you can explore. And when it comes onto ClickUp, they will send you a reminder in your email, so you don't have to worry about missing a task or a follow-up. That is one of the standout features when it comes onto ClickUp. The next example that I would like to show you is an online business owner. So if you run an online business, you might use ClickUp for content creation, client projects, or order fulfillment, or support requests. A task could be created for create Instagram posts for Friday. So again, you could go over to the left hand menu option, and again you can create your own set of spaces depending on the different tasks that you do in your specific online business. After you have done that, you can create different tasks just like that, and keep in mind one task equal one piece of work, and status basically shows progress, and due date prevents delays. Whether it's landscaping or online work, the structure stays the same. Now that I've shown you how to use ClickUp as a small business owner, let's quickly talk about the pros of using ClickUp Free Plan. Now here is the biggest pros, especially on the free plan. First, unlimited tasks, everything in one place, and easy to use once set up. And it works for any type of business. For a small business owner, this alone is a huge upgrade. The only pullbacks I would say when it comes onto ClickUp is it can feel overwhelming at first, and too many features you might not need, and it takes a little time to set up properly. The solution is simple. Start basic and ignore advanced features. Now, who is ClickUp best for? ClickUp is best for solo business owners, service businesses like landscaping, or online businesses and freelancers. Anyone who wants structure without paying upfront. If you're running a business like my example Ironman Landscape, ClickUp helps you stay organized, look professional, and stop forgetting tasks. And the best part is you can do all of this 100% free. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative, and remember I've provided a link in the description and pinned comment which you can use to sign up. Thanks for watching.